spelling and sound with them. But sometimes, this word is from Greek, 是希腊文来的, we have different letters. 所以希腊文这个音是一个字母，这个 ph 的 f 是一个字母, okay? And when we bring that into English, from Greek, then we keep ph. With other words, is just an f, right? 比较简单的拼法, okay? But this word here means light. This word here, anybody remember? Graph 是什么意思? It can mean that, right? This is a graph, a way to show information, but why? 为什么这个叫 graph? Some of you maybe are in graphic design. We use the word graphic to talk about a lot of things. Computers need a graphics card, graphics processor, right? The old technology VGA is Video Graphics Accelerator, right? Graphics now is in everything. Graphic as an adjective means very explicit. So if we talk about a movie with graphic violence, right? That means that in the movie, you don't just see people punching each other and then they fall down. If it's graphic, then you see somebody punching you and then your teeth fly out and then they hit you in the head and your brains go everywhere, right? That's graphic. So we use this word for a lot of things, but the basic idea is it's a picture. It's something we can see, a picture or a story, because we write. Does anybody here have a pencil? Anybody have a pencil with you? In your pencil case? Anybody have a pencil? Not a pen, okay? This is pen, right? Anybody have a pencil? 有没有的? Okay. If you buy a pencil in the store, one of the things that will be written on the pencil right? When you buy a pencil, is something like hard or soft. There'll be some indication about this stuff here, right? 这个黑色的东西，它是什么东西? What do we call this stuff inside the pencil? That's a 石头来的, right? It's from a rock. It's a mineral. We get it from the ground. That stuff is called graphite. Okay? So, if you're an artist and you use pencils a lot, this is an important word because graphite can come as hard, it can be soft, it can have different qualities. But this word is basically, it's a rock, the ITE, it's a mineral or a rock, 是石头来的东西，可以用画，也是写东西。Alright, that's what this graph is. 有没有听过 biography 这个词? Biography 是什么意思? What's a biography? Anybody? Alright, when you apply for a job, or if you want to go to another school, right, you need to write two things. One of them is a resume, right? A resume is information. It's got, sometimes a picture of you, and then it has your name and your birth date, right? And it says where you went to school, and some details, and where you got a job, right? This is not a story. This is just information, right? But what if you write about your life? People ask you, why do you want this job? And so you write down, when I was a little child, my father used to work in this company, and I always wanted to be just like him. And when I grew up, I studied this, and I thought it was really special, and today I really wanted to have this job. Right? It's a story about your life that you write yourself. Okay? So, when it comes to English vocabulary, 英文的字有很长的字，有很多的音节的字 ，alright？ 有时候加音节是文法的问题 ，right？ 有名词，它也是动词，加 y 就变成名词 ，okay？Right? Sometimes it's that. But a lot of times, the different parts of the word are just other words that we put together. And we can understand them. 所以不是都要记得，记得是没有用的，只要了解，了解这个字跟这个有什么关系。有很多的这个 graphy 的字，photography, biography, geography, cartography, 有很多的。They're all about drawing or writing, okay? So, photography. A graph is a picture, a drawing, right? We use light. So, photograph, 中文的意思真的是什么？ How do you say photograph in Chinese? 这个字中文的意思 Right? It should be something that uses 光, right? What's another word for light? Something like, with light, and then a picture that you make. That's how photography started. And even today, when we take a photograph, when we take a picture, it's light that goes into the camera that makes the picture, right? So we can talk about picture or photo. We have shorter words, right? But the important information is still this. So, syllable stress. 中音在这边 photograph 有这个两个字 photo 跟 graph 放一起的，它是重要的意思 photograph OK 但是在后面母音所以是加音节如果是加 y 还是 er alright 有不同的音节可以加 right there's other syllables we could add but as soon as we add a syllable here if we say photograph and photography and photographer 它这个后面的音是太轻的是听不到是不一样 photography photographer 他们很像 alright 听不到是不一样所以为什么它的重音是放这边因为加这个母音 OK 加这个音节 when we add this syllable we have just too many little sounds 有太多的轻的音节太多的轻音所以听不到它们是不一样 so that's why photography okay so it's a good question 是简单的问题但是了解的需要多一点讨论 you have to discuss it to understand why so this is the kind of thing where if you ask the right question and you understand why, then you can can learn a lot. 有很多的字跟他们一样，它的动词有这个重音，但是放音节加音节，所以它变成母音。特别是名词，所以它的重音要动 ，right? Another example. 这个字，你看。Oh, come on, it's only 2 syllables. 你看。念念看。Good, pronounce, right? 它是重音，为什么它是重音？因为这是英文来的动词。It's a verb from Latin. In Latin, the pattern is that the first syllable is a direction. Pro is that way. Re is that way, right? Then we have sir and sub. We have a lot of 副词还是介系词的意思 ，OK？ 它是第一个音节，第二个音节是动词的意思。This is the verb. So nounce has to do with making sound, like announce. When you announce something, you tell people, okay? So pronounce 是发音 ，right？ 但是它是动词，所以它是重音，所以它是动词的音节，所以动词的意思比较重要的，它是重音。名词呢 ？How do we spell the noun pronunciation? Pronunciation， 拼拼看。这个字后面加 iation。Pronunciation， 拼拼看。Come on, somebody try. P-R-O, 一起念。P-R-O N Pronunciation. Almost. Pronunciation. 为什么 ？Pronounce pronunciation. 因为英文太难，没有办法了解。拼法不一样，因为老师说的。